If you're watching this and there's no live red in the corner, it's no longer live. Hey Debbie. Is it brighter? I have a different light on. I have a big floodlight on in the other corner. So hopefully it's going to be brighter. You can kind of see it shining on me because we're going to go over there to finish. Hold on, I'm going to grab some paper towels. Hello, hello, sorry. Had to get some paper towels, which I will use. Allergies. Hello, hello. So I'm just mixing up some epoxy at the moment. Yeah, it'll shine better over there, I think. I may have to move it when I move the camera over. It doesn't have a clamp on it, so I can't like clamp it to something. Hello, hello. So I figured we'd play with some UV resin or UV powder that I haven't played with before. Haven't really done a whole lot with it at all. So I picked two of them. Carmine, which goes to kind of a pinkish red, and I believe it's Lotus Purple. Are you planning out the shiplap? Yeah. Because you're just doing one, right? Just an accent wall. So I have those two, and I actually mixed them together. I'm going to try and do like an ombre on the cut. I did spray paint my cup today because with the UV I wanted to make sure it was going to show real well. So if you're just coming in, please say hello so we know you're here. Hi Kathy. Kathy, you didn't ever post how'd your cup come out. Did it do good? I love doing those. I really want the wall behind it. Okay, gotcha. I really want to do an actual, hi Dawn, an actual, I'll get there guys. Something. I want to do something. Apparently my brain ain't working. Hey Margali. Galaxy with them. Oh, good. Yeah, you have to post it. It goes on looking kind of splotchy, but then it starts moving and does all kinds of cool stuff. And I can't remember, did you get the color shift or the chrome? Because they do different things. Yes, you finally got me live. Haven't seen you in forever, Margali. So we're going to play with UV powders, which I don't really do much with, although I have them. and something I will have to restock. I do have some, I don't have a ton. So, and I had two that I have some of. One is called Chrome, okay. I like the chrome. Have you noticed that that it does like that shimmer effect on top? If you take it outside, you can kind of see the metallic. So I did carmine, which UVs into kind of a red color. And then I did, I think it's lotus purple. Yeah, lotus purple, which is the purple, not the rose purple. And then I mixed the two of them together. So I'm going to move you down a little bit so you can see. The nice thing is, although they're not glow in the dark, this is a UV light, so we can see, I think. Yeah, it's going to show. Hold on. So that's the purple one. You can see kind of the purpley. We've had a lot of sunshine. We're going to have storms tomorrow. This one I know is the carmine because the carmine is a little bit red, the powder itself. So there's the carmine. And it'll show up better. And this one, I'm not seeing. There's a difference. I'll have to see. This one kind of went to a bluish green color. Oops. It's just kind of hard to see. But we will play with them once we get it on the cup. So I'm going to do just an ombre with them. When we're done with this, we're going to go to the other side. I have some wood that I'm going to do with micas. And I have that all ready. I just can't do it all here. So I'm going to start, since it's purple, I'm going to start with the carmine down here. Like I said, I used white background. You do want a light background. If you put it on a dark, it will shift or it'll change, but you won't be able to see it because it's too dark. So you always want to remember, if you're going to use UV powder or even UV glitter, you're always going to go in with kind of a light color. Okay, so that's the bottom one. Let me wipe off my finger. Yeah, we're supposed to have some rain tomorrow night, but it's been like in the 80s. Been gorgeous. They did have our state park open. And we did, open for very few items, but fishing was one, as long as you weren't around other people. And they've now closed that, so. And then this one, I don't remember, so we're going to try it next. I'm doing kind of an ombre. So I'm doing it kind of in thirds. And I'm okay if they merge together a little. So, and I am applying a fairly decent coat. So there's that one. And I'm placing them in order that I'm doing them so I can go back in with another coat if I need to and add. Oh, Kathy, that is not good. Shingles are horrible. I've not ever had them. But they are horrible. I know people that have. My father-in-law got them years ago in a not so nice place. So this is the third one I'm going to put on. And this one has kind of a green tint to it all by itself. And my goal this year is to offer more than the 4 colors. I'm hoping to add some yellow and greens to give us a little more options with them. So this one I'm doing fairly thick. And remember, as it turns, if you put enough epoxy on, it will self-level. If you're thin on epoxy, it doesn't want to, which a lot of times will cause those divots. fish eyes. So, Kathy, that is not fun having shingles. So I'm going to come back in with this one, which was in the middle, and add some more of it. Again, it will move around as it goes. I'm just wiping off my hand. Yeah. Debbie, have you had shingles? Am I crazy thinking you've had shingles before? I can't remember. But I want to say we've had a conversation. Hey, Myrna. Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. We're playing with UV powders at the moment. The carmine's on the bottom. And then I mix carmine and lotus purple in the middle. And then lotus purple, I think. One of them's in the middle and one of them's at the end. Because I really don't remember. So we'll let that turn for a second. Let me put out my hand. For those just joining, I have wood over on the other table that we'll be moving to. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking you did. Hey, Donna. Oh, not fun. I know. When all this craziness is over, we've all got to get together again. Hey, Margette. So the nice thing about the black light is it is UV light. So it will... Oh. Okay. No, you didn't see me just do that with my bare hand. But it's showing up what I don't have. Cool, cool, cool. And again, it will, okay, good. See the difference? Well, you probably can't. I'm going to bring you guys down here in just a second. So give me a minute to wipe my hand off. And let me take you down. This way you can see better. So it's going to look different colors with that. So I'm just going to charge it real good. And in this case, it's not really charging it per se. I'm just making the colors change. See it? So that purple does real well. The red's not doing very well. It's not showing up very well. You need a break from masks, I'll bet. I know so many people are doing them. I suck at sewing. So you can see some of the red may not have had enough. I like how it's green when you put it. I like that dark purple. And you can see the coverage is real good. I have a few spots. But I'll actually put the flame to it and kind of move it around. You can see the red. The red I may need to do more of the red than I realize. Yeah, I saw you were sewing them too. A lot of people are. I just can't sew. I'm going to go in and break some of these bubbles. Which will in turn heat it up just a little bit and let it move around again. So, this was not any intentional. I will probably do a peekaboo on this. It was just to show you. I have a lot of these flasks, so I figured I'd use it. So, let's see. That purple's really pretty. With what little buggers? These ones are what you're doing. Are you struggling with the pleating? That is a 9-ounce flask, yes. So I really like that purple. It does really good. Okay. Hey, Melissa. I'm going to switch you around. And I'm going to bring the thing over. Try not to make a mess. So just bear with me for a minute. Yeah, that purple is nice. I am going to have to move that light. I'm going to bring, I think, the light over here and shine it the other way. Because otherwise it's going to be in your guys' eyes. So I'm just trying to brighten it up over here so that it's not so dark. So I think that works. It got a lot brighter. Do ya? 6 of the flasks. I have a whole bunch. I haven't done much with them. Oh, all right. So I got this arrow like 2 years ago on my birthday from someone. And I had never done anything with it, and I kind of taped it off, but that's okay. So, I'm going to stir. For this, I'm going to do it in coral mica, a pinkish mica. I have light pink, and then I used passion fruit because I want it to be a little bit darker than that. And lavender. And then on this, I'm going to use mocha. Oh, the flasks, I got them from China. I got them from one of the guys on Facebook that comes from China. This is Seafoam, and I just ordered a whole case. And this is custom sand. And this is ice blue ice, whichever way it goes. So this will end up being, I think, for Heather, and this will be for me. So let me get my epoxy mixed up. And hopefully, I just got to figure out what I did with something. I may have to go get something out of the other room. Because you know me. I can lose something in 2 seconds and be it in front of me and miss it. So, yeah, Kathy. I got them, what, a year and a half ago? I just never did a whole lot with them. I think they're really cute. Message me, and I don't mind parting with some. They've been here long enough. They don't have any china on them. Yes, so some of you may remember that the coral, pink and pastels were part of how my website originally had that first page. So this sign is going to be for Powders on a Purpose, I think. All right. I made plenty of epoxy. Let me get these off of the board so I don't get them on. The cutting board is not going to be a beach scene. I'm just using these colors because my darling child, who tries to steal everything from me, likes these colors. So I figured I would just bypass her trying to steal it and make it for her. I have extra left in case I need it. And I do not know what I did with what I need. There it is. Ha. I needed this because I want to try to do a more of an ombre on this one. And I'm sorry guys if I miss any comments. So we're going to start with this one. I'm going to, I got epoxy right here, so I'm going to take that off. This is just, all this is parchment paper that I have on my desk just to help protect it. Yeah, I love the coral. It's one of my favorite colors. And these are wide bottom, so I'm not too worried about powder coming back up on me. I'm going to stir them real good so we don't get little bumps. Are you having a sound issue, Margette? So this is coral. I'm trying to talk loud. I talk loud anyway. So that's the coral. This is the one I put 2 different ones in, so we'll see what kind of pink it comes out. That's really pretty. So I used light pink, which has some moonshine in it. And then I used passion fruit, yeah, which is a darker pink. And then this is what I came up with. Hey, Cindy. That's okay. I'll go back before I'm done and show the cut. We put UV powder on a cut. So that's a custom color. It's not available. We'll see how it looks when it dries, and if it looks good, we may mix it up. And then this is lavender. So these are all kind of pastel-y. So there's that. How long did it take you to do 40? I'm assuming you were asking somebody about masks and not me. So there's that one. And then here is mocha, which is a really gorgeous dark brown. I have 3, I've got nude and sand and mocha in the brown family. So that's mocha. Ah, I knew you weren't talking to me on 40. I didn't know what 40 was. This is Seafoam, which is one of my all-time favorites. It's second to Tranquil. I love this color. Thank you, Myrna. That's Seafoam, which is a really pretty green minty color. And then the next one is Sand, which is a custom. So this is Sand. It's not as light as Nude, but it's not anywhere near as dark as Mocha. There's the two together. Kind of hard to see. Let's see. Maybe that helps. You'll be able to see it much clearer when it's on the board. And this is Blue Ice, or Ice Blue, whichever one. I like this one too. That one's pretty. So I'm going to, before I start this, I will use the heat gun on this one because I'm gonna do striations and I want them to kind of mix together. So I'm going to use coral, then pink, then purple. So we're going to do coral up here. And I'm just visualizing a third, a third, a third, leaving extra in case I need it. And we're going to do this one. And as always, guys, I will take you off and let you see these up close. And this is lavender. Yeah, I really kind of like that one I made. Okay, so we're going to take this. I'm going to spread it out some. Right now I'm just going to get them to get out to the corners. So I got good coverage. Like I said, my goal here, if I don't mess it up, is to have somewhat of an ombre. So I will do the top one next, which is coral. Like I said, I'm just getting it out to the sides. Which I'll have to add some more. I didn't have enough. There we go. Because I do want a good coat because I'm only doing this once. Okay. So I'm just spreading it out, getting it to the edges. And I'm using the silicone brush. It's just smoother. And even on a flat surface, epoxy does self-level. So any little marks I make, it will level itself out. And I apologize, I'm not looking at anything right now, guys. Okay. Now we're going to do the middle. I'm going to get it out again. I'm going to get it where it's there. And then I'll worry about doing an ombre. So I'm just kind of pushing, like the old days of Mod Podge, pushing that Mod Podge out so we get coverage. So I've got most of it covered. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, with a light touch, I'm going to merge the two. So it won't be a really close ombre, but it'll be more of a swirly ombre. That's really kind of cool. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to add more of this coral right along this line. There we go. So now I'm making it mix up a little bit more. Which is kind of cool. I'm going to add just a little bit more of this. And this is why I kept some back, so I could maneuver it around. Like I'm noticing that I kind of like that. I think it looks good. Okay guys, bear with me a minute. I'm Let me clean my hands. Yes, it is great. Okay, Myrna. It's good to be back working. And I think that I still want to move this stuff around a little bit. I'm going to take the tip and swirl it. And again, like I said, it's self-leveling, so it will take those marks out. Yep, I like that better. Alright guys, I'm going to take you off and let you see this. Yeah, no. Excuse me. So this is just tape I had. It's pulled away, which is fine. Looks almost like waves. And I'll probably put Powders with a Purpose across there. But I like it. I will hit it with the heat torch real quick, because I see some bubbles. And with it flat, the bubbles will not self-pop because it's not going to move a whole lot. There we go on that. Okay, sorry guys. So there it is. So there's that one. This is using the Fama Wood epoxy that I have. I saved that for these type of projects. Number one, it's a thinner epoxy. It's not really a cheaper epoxy. It's just thinner. I think I pay about the same. So in this one, I'm going to do striations, but I'll kind of mix them all together. Can y'all see that? Okay. I'm going to start with this. It's the darkest color, so I'm going to do it right in the middle to start with. And again, leaving some. This is not any rhyme or reason. Oops. Other than I really don't want to get it off the board if I can help it. Again, I'm leaving extra in there, and I do have extra epoxy, clear epoxy I can add. So this is the lighter brown. And I'm not trying to do this in actual color stripes. I'm just trying to fill it up. Because I will come back in and add layers. But before I get too carried away, I will take you down and let you see the difference in the colors. That's going to be super pretty. So, hold on. So, this is blue ice. Oops. This is blue ice. This is sand. That's sea foam. That's more of the blue ice. You can see this is the mocha and that's the sand. So they're similar in color, but not really. And then there's the sea foam with the ice blue up next to it. So, let me put you back up here. So you can see. Now let's see if I can mess this up. I hope not. Y'all know I'm not really good at this part of it. So, we're gonna it is full of bubbles. I'm just running it across. Smoothing it out. Making sure I got it to the corners. So I got that all smoothed out. So now what I'm going to do is add some texture in it. This time I'm going to use this and drizzle it the other way. And if I get any on here, I can always remove it. I can sand it out. So we'll do that. Do the brown. I'm trying to go light on brown just because it can take over. And we'll get the sea foam. And this is the sand. I feel like I'm getting a lot of brown, so I'm going to come back in with the sea foam and add some more in. Okay. Clean my hands off. You like that? Yeah, I'll list which colors when I post the live and tell you which colors I used on each one. That way you know which ones, if you want to get them or if you have them and want to use them. Because I know a lot of you already have them. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is kind of go down on it and let it whoosh out. Just trying to break up the stark lines. A lot of my green here, so I want to get some brown in there this way. And again, I can go back and sand that out. Okay. I'm going to stop that mainly because it's moving around so much. Let me take you off. Yeah, I like the sea foam and good those together. There it is. So I'm going to probably take this, swirl it, because I don't really like the lines being so liney, but I do really kind of like that. Again, it's gone off, it's fine. I can sand the bulk off. I'm just kind of pushing it. Okay, what do you guys think? Yes, the rest of the board is naked. I will use mineral oil. You can get food grade mineral oil so that you could put cheese or something up here. But I really kind of like that. So this is mocha, sand, sea foam, and blue ice. I really kind of like that marbly. Okay, I think we're going to have to do a cup like that. Not tonight, but we're going to have to do a cup like that. Yes, and then here's the one. This is coral, the one I custom made, and then lavender. And I like how that's coming out. I think I may want to potentially see if I can make it move some, which I can. just like on a cup. So, I think I'll leave that alone. Because the other option is to swirl it. What do y'all think? You think maybe swirl it? What does everyone think? Do you like this look? Do you prefer this over swirling on that one? Kinda like that. Okay. Then I'll leave it like it is. So, let me put you back up here for a second. Turn you back around so you don't have to look at my window blind. Let me wipe my fingers because they're all sticky. So, yeah, if for anyone doing boards and stuff, I've looked it up and checked with them. People, they make mineral oil that is food safe. So you can use that to seal your boards. That's what I'll be using on the other boards. I have to get a new saw. I can't cut them with the saw I have. And I don't really want to cut them all with the, hold on. There we go. That thing was getting in my eyes. I don't want to cut them with a chainsaw. That was just kind of, I really want to do one. So hold on. I'm going to take you and move you back over here. And bring you over here. And we're going to turn you around. I'm going to turn off the light. I am going to do this. So those that joined that are on that weren't on the beginning, this is the UV powder. There you go, Donna. Yeah, mineral oil. And just look for it's food grade. So you will find it towards the food and not necessarily with the, like, where you find the acetone and all that. So my red doesn't do much. I know it works really well. I just probably don't have enough on it. You can see it does do the pink. Yes, Margette, it seals it. Huh. Look at that. Scotch tape glows. Okay, guys, I'm so easily entertained. So the cup I did the other night, I didn't like. So I messed with it, and I still don't particularly like it. So, this is what it looks like. I added glow-in-the-dark glitter from Recollections, which, by the way, glows really well. Hold on. Remember, this is with all lights on. Look at how that glows. That's cool. Still don't know that I like it. Look how much that glows. Look at that. That is the powder. That's glow in the dark from Recollections. So let's all bug Debbie to get glow in the dark glitter. So I'm thinking epoxy it, and then I may do like a white dip, a white and clear dip over it. I'm not sure. So this is what this one looks like without anything on it. I had a spot that didn't have any epoxy. Yes, it is bright. I use that also, like, see the sparkle in this? That's the glow-in-the-dark glitter. It's super fine, and I just mix a tiny bit in. It doesn't glow, but look at how it gives that sparkle. It just is a nice little coating. And you can't see any glitter. Or you can barely see it. So, that's the one I did the other night. Or I did one. This is the new stuff I haven't got yet. The background. So, it'll be kind of a pale color. Yeah. Believe it or not, those are stickers from the Dollar Tree. They're wall stickers. So, oops. And then this one I'm working on. That's some of Debbie's glitter. It's Castaway. The chunky and the white is just the white I have. And I've got the glitter lips that drip water slide that I won't use on it. But I have to add some more because I gotta add another coat. So I'm messing around, doing stuff. So, alright guys, I will get off. I will post this. I will post the colors I used on the micas. So if you have them, you know which ones I used. And go from there. So, I am thinking of things to add to the site that are not necessarily powder. I have cups on my site, which all of you do too. But my goal tomorrow is to set up my new laser cutter. And yeah, you need glow glitter, Debbie. See, you enable me, so I enable you. And if I can get that set up and be able to cut acrylic blanks and thin wood, like with letters and stuff. So my goal is, and I'm putting it out there because if I don't say it, then I'm going to say it yet another day. My goal is to set that up tomorrow and mess with it and see what I can do. So we may end up selling stuff like that on the website. Some blanks and wood pieces. Because I can, if it does what it's supposed to do, I can do the acrylic blanks and then I can engrave like the design on them. So that you can follow it when you do them instead of using your eye or template or what have you. So, I will let y'all know tomorrow if I get it set up. That's my goal. I'm going to mow the yard in tomorrow, and then I'm going to come in and get that set up. So, that's what my plan is. Yes, Margette. And I know that you will bother me, which is good. Do so. I need to be. I've sat around too long. Alright guys, I'll let you get off of here, and I will let you know what I'm doing this weekend. If you have anything, I know that Loretta talked about doing lives during the day while I'm not working. I may try to do some during the day that are just going to be unscheduled to do stuff. And it may not be powders related. It may be glitters. It may be whatever. We'll see. Okay? Y'all have a good evening and talk to you later. Be safe.